Hi Aries, my name's Leona from Supra Conscioussoul, and this is your January love reading. Now, I've decided to put out your love reading because of all the views that I've had on your last reading, on your general for the month. So because of the views, I just want to say thank you, and I'm going to get out your reading fast for you. So this is your love reading. So you come in underneath the deck as the Seven of Pentacles. This is you putting a lot of hard work into a situation, yeah? It's you putting a lot of effort. It's you trying to maintain a situation, trying to maintain an environment. It's you also trying to get what you need. But it's also about an evaluation with this card, because it's evaluating whether he kind of takes that leap in order to catch those things or not. Look, his wings have fallen off at the moment that he's took that leap, and it can become quite dangerous. So for some of you, I feel like you're evaluating the relationships in your life and seeing whether it's worth putting that effort in, whether it's worth putting yourself in danger for people. It's like that's what you're looking at, and I feel like that's what's bringing you clarity this month, yeah? It's almost like, in a way, it's like it could be that you're working hard and others are cutting your wings for you and placing you in danger. With the finances as well, I feel like it could be something to do with a relationship and finances for you as well, in terms of trying to catch the coins. So it's like you're trying to build stability, but while you're doing so, it's like you've got people chopping your wings and it's pulling you back and it's putting you in a sense of danger, yeah? So underneath that, I've just seen the Seven of Cups. So this is about choices. This is about knowing that if we was to fill these 7 cups, if we was to pour them onto the earth, would it taint the earth? Would it be toxic? Yeah. So it's about you making choices in terms of your emotions. They're both sevens as well. So you're evaluating not only the work that you're putting into something, but you're evaluating what decision and where you should go next, and whether something is toxic for you, whether it's going to grow this tree or whether it's really coming to set light to the tree. So moving into your reading, you have the Ace of Pentacles as your first card. Now, this could be an offer. It could be an offer from work that's affected your relationship, or it could be an offer from an offer of finances. It could be an offer of moving in together. It could be an offer of a promotion. But however, with this card, it's almost like the money's bringing tears in this. It's very much connected to finances, as in the 7 again. So here we are. Maybe an offer that was given to you wasn't quite good enough, or you wasn't able to accept it, or you're having to focus on your making finances for some of you. So you don't really want to accept this offer, yeah? I feel like for some of you, however, you do accept the offer, because underneath it we have the Three of Cups. Now this talks about abundance, fertility, it talks about growth, it talks about trying to gain more stability, whether it's in a relationship or whether it's to do with your emotions, yeah? It's about you. The offer could have come in for some, and that could have made you more stable in terms of your relationship and in terms of your home, because we have the 10 of Pentacles here. So you're very much, it's very much about your finances for you this month. It's also about looking at the relationships that are probably toxic to your finances as well. For some of you, this offer comes in possibly unexpectedly for some of you, yeah? Or it's something that you've worked on, but you didn't expect the offer, but you have put work into this. It could be to do with your family, it could be to do with a lover. It could be an offer of marriage or a proposal of marriage or moving in for some, like I said. But the Three of Cups is about an engagement. It's about taking things up a level. It's about stepping things up. It's also, I'm noticing that you've gone, in this row, you've gone from worrying about finances in terms of the Seven of Pentacles, to starting to build something. So somebody's giving you an offer that's starting to build something. And in the past row, you have the Ten of coins. So this could be about an offer coming in that brings more stability financially, or brings more stability to your relationships, or even your family. It can also talk about loans, inheritances. It can talk about getting a tax rebate even, or something that you didn't expect to come, like could be a tax rebate that makes you all happy. But I feel like in terms of love, let's get back to love. Some of you are not accepting that offer, that Ace of Pentacles. Some of you have decided that it's not worth it, because as you can see here, we've got the broken letter. We've got the offer coming in, yeah. But here, it's like we've got birds' heads ripped off. We've got the letter ripped in half. We've got a key that's broken that cannot unlock the the lock anymore. So, therefore, it's about, for some of you, you don't want to accept this offer, because we do have the Six of Swords next to it, which talks about trying to move away from difficulties as well. It talks about travel. It talks about a voyage. It also talks about finances, yeah, because of the six aspect. It's about love, money, creativity, the home, yeah. And you're trying to move away from certain circumstances, yeah. So for some of you, you're deciding that it's too dangerous what's being offered to you, or you're just like, no, I'm not feeling it. But what's interesting is that your oracle card here, your oracle playing card, is 11 of Hearts. Now this talks about a one-eyed lover, yeah, which is a bit random. But it also talks about somebody who's younger than yourself, yeah. But it also talks about a concealment. They have this dagger concealed behind their back here. So I think for some of you, you feel as though this offer has consequences with it, yeah. Some of you, you don't want the offer because you're feeling like you want to get away from danger, and as far as you're concerned, that is not where you want to be. It could be that you're sensing that there's ulterior motives with the dagger behind the back as well. You're sensing that it could have been you don't know what the plans are, so you're refusing to accept the offer, yeah. You're feeling like there's an ulterior motive, or there's something behind it, yeah. So for some of you, after you've moved away from the 6, we then move to the 7, which is the Chariot. This talks about moving away from difficulties. It talks about victory, but it also talks about a victory of mind, yeah. It talks about getting your head in the right place to move forward, yeah. It talks about having your masculine and feminine energies in gear to be able to move forward. It also talks about, for some of you, it also talks about two things coming together that are very opposite, that also allow you to move forward, yeah. Or maybe an offer comes in from somebody that isn't your family that allows you to move forward, yeah. The Chariot can also be about sticking to our guns quite stubbornly as well for some of you. So you could be quite stubborn about a situation and be saying like, no, I don't want that, that's not what I want. So and that is causing you to retreat from the situation. Here it says it's time to disconnect from the world. What's interesting is that underneath that we have unrequited love. Yeah, there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So for some of you, that could be the case, and you're rejecting an offer. It could be not the offer you was expecting, or not from the person you was expecting. So that could be the secret of it as well. That could be like the hidden things behind it. However, next to retreat, we have Angel of Strength. Now, this is card 50. It talks about a lot of changes. It talks about needing to have an inner strength, an inner integrity and inner strength. It's saying to you that to have confidence in your convictions, to have confidence in what you're doing, but it's asking you to keep it, pull your energy back in terms of don't allow anything to get you going so that it makes you fight. It's saying pull back your energy. If that offer's not for you and it's not what you want to move forward with, it's saying pull back your energy. The angel of strength is also saying to you that to call on Archangel Ariel, yeah, if you need that strength. It could also be talking about a Leo with this card as well. We have the card of Cancer here too, yeah. In terms of and justice, we have Libra. So that's in terms of the major energy. So we also have the Family card and Holy Spirit. Now what this is saying is that you're going through these challenges, possibly the challenges could be to do with your family, they could be to do with finances. It's saying not to worry about the extended members of your family, not to worry because the Holy Spirit has them. It's saying that it has your back in this situation. And if you're feeling like you need to kind of pull back, it's saying that's because you've already met your challenge. Yeah, your challenge this month was to, maybe for some of you, it was to see whether that was accepted or not. It's to see, maybe somebody gave you that offer for some of you just to see if they could get away with something, yeah. I feel like for some of you, it's saying that you've met your challenge, yeah, and the challenges that you're going through in terms of love are only to make you stronger, yeah. It's asking you to have a bit of hope and faith in the situation. Know that you can rise above this situation. It's also 10, which is the end of a cycle or the completion of a phase, yeah. It talks about new beginnings, new cycles coming up for you. I feel like, so we've read that way and that way. So in the center of the reading, what's interesting is that we have 8 of Wands. This is after you've moved away, because it's underneath the 6 of Swords. It's saying that after you move away, it can talk about information coming in thick and fast. It can talk about new love coming in. And it can also talk about leveling up in terms of yeah, leveling up, moving up a level, moving up a next stage. It can talk about progression. It can talk about moving something along. So it's like there's the energy's still progressing even though you've tried to move away from it. But what's interesting is that this can talk about a love, or it can talk about things starting to move much faster for you, possibly after you've moved away from a situation. Or for some of you, after that victory comes this, after this celebration and this engagement, we have the falling in love card. So moving that way, we have the Knight of Swords next to it. So this is talking about fast movement. It talks about messages coming in fast, very fast pace, things going really quickly. The Knight of Swords can also be somebody who is needing to defend their cause, yeah, needing to defend a situation. So after you pull back for a situation, for some of you, it could be that messages start coming in thick and fast and the energy starts moving for you. It can talk about this Knight of Swords coming in with their truth that they want to give you, yeah. What's interesting is that we've got this Knight of Swords next to the 8 of Wands, and then underneath we have the Knight of Cups. So this can talk about new love coming in, new offers, new beginnings, yeah? And what's interesting is that you also have justice. So this is talking about fairness to a situation. It's talking about situations being resolved. It's talking about harmony and a sense of balance, yeah? So by the end of this month, what's great is that you've got, it's now safe for you to love. It's like you've done the challenges, you've been on the journey, and now it's saying to you to open your heart to a situation again, to give and receive the highest energy of all. So I feel like there is going to be a change, there is going to be justice brought about, there is going to be harmony brought into this situation. And for some of you, it just means marriage. So congratulations. Congratulations on your engagement even. Take care. Stay blessed. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching.